Dark Souls Remastered is a title I have mixed feelings about. At times I fucking hate it for being unfair and difficult, while at the same time absolutely loving it and praising it as one of the best games of all time for its outside the box take on the RPG genre. You wake up in your mom's basement and finally decide to go outside and see if the world is really that bad as 4chan perceives it as. And they are right. Gameplay is fair and strategic, as it tries to show you not to rush and concentrate on the fight, and you get rewarded by poking your nose in places you never thought of going to. For 2011, I assume it was a good looking game for the time, though now in 2024 it shows its age. The dark color palette gives you a sense of uncertainty and that something is off with this place, which is up to you, the chosen undead, to investigate and fix. After escaping your mother's basement by trial of combat, your Uber driver takes you to Lordran so that you can ring the 2 Taco Bells, then being told by the devil to commit regicide, which is supported by, his daughter? What? What kind of daughter wants their father to be killed? Whoa, mama! I'ma do whatever you ask me, my MILF goddess. The fantastical lore of Dark Souls, as much as we know about it, still holds some secrets that the players would really like to know all these years later. Like, who the fuck is Sen? The music is jaw-dropping. Walking around Firelink Shrine while listening to the music gives you a sense of safety from everything that tries to murder you, to then reaching a boss fight as the music injects you with so much adrenaline that your body starts shaking from the intensity of it all. I have no words for how amazing the music is implemented into the game. And once you fall in love with Dark Souls, you feel like you want to play this game again and again, trying out new builds, playing on New Game Plus, and so on and so on. It entices you to try out something new, discover places you haven't seen before, and to kill Lautrec as soon as possible. While Demon Souls did in fact do it first, it was Demon Souls' son Dark Souls that made their name famous across the globe, and having a whole ass genre named after them, a flex that Hidetaka Miyazaki should use as much as possible if I were him. The game runs pretty nicely with a mid-range rig, but for all of you who have a toaster, some optimization will be needed if you want to play this game at 30 FPS max. The multiplayer aspect of Dark Souls is genius. The lore is connected with it due to the time in Lordran being unaligned, bringing in Heroes of Old to your world and invaders from the other Lordran to your Lordran. Does that make sense? Anyway, what matters is that you can get help from a white sorcerer while he pretty much one-shots every boss you two encounter. The way the game map is built is fantastic. You'd think that it will take you ages to run all the way back to Undead Parish, but then you see an elevator leading you straight to the church. Or skip at the depths altogether by taking an elevator to New London Ruins, up the stairs to the Valley of Drakes, and then entering Blighttown from behind. This game can blow you away sometimes, I swear. The characters. Oh boy, what's there to say? You can play mad scientists with your characters and create an absolute unit, but for the NPCs that are out there in Lordran, they're super memorable, though some are known for the wrong reasons. For new players, progressing through this game is a challenge with a worthy reward. It's an incremental process which will give you a sense of accomplishment once you reach the final boss. For the old heads, they'll skip half the map, yet it's all the same. You're never punished for going too fast or too slow. Speaking of new players, accessibility is Dark Souls' weakest point. You never get a proper explanation on what things do what. Even the explanations you get are almost cryptic at times, thus the learning curve is steep unless you have some prior knowledge of the game. Emotional impact in Dark Souls is glorious. Experiencing a sense of dread going to the worst places in the world, as the people you meet and gather at Firelink Shrine gradually start to leave as the game progresses. It's a test to see if you're mentally strong to continue moving forward and experience joy after defeating the ops standing in your way. And sometimes, you get pissed for getting stomped by Sen's Funhouse. Honestly, I wanna meet the bastard who created this. Though modding is considered as illegal by From Software, that didn't stop people from creating hundreds of mods to spice up your vanilla experience, even though vanilla is good on its own. Achievements in Dark Souls are considered a badge of honor if you get that 100%. I wouldn't say that they're overly difficult, but you'll have to commit to getting them. But once you get all of them, you can be a member of 6.2% of people on Steam who have all achievements. At €40 price tag, it may be a smidge too much for a decade plus old game. Yeah, the remaster is 6 years old, but you get the point. But when a sale hits at €20, then it's a good value for the time you can sink into this game. Dark Souls is not perfect. It has its failures, stupidities, ugly points, yet nonetheless the game is absolutely amazing, as fans of the game see perfection in the imperfection. It's a game that broke boundaries and set new ones in the process. For that, with a total score of 168 out of 180, Dark Souls Remastered gets a mean score of 9.33 out of 10, and without a shadow of a doubt, it gets that gold stamp. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go hollow.